Hi Aries. Welcome to Whole Heart Tarot with Bonnie. My name is Bonnie. I'm here to do your year ahead spread for the year 2025. I shuffled your cards. I said a prayer for you for the best messages that you need at this time that could help you. And I did your year ahead spread. You have a card for every month, and you have a card as your general theme for the year. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot. You're going to see, I will show you the cards, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to go ahead and mention it's the Wild Unknown Tarot that I'm using. I received that as a gift from my sister years ago, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start with your theme of the year. Your theme of the year is the devil. A pretty striking way to start your reading. I will admit that I was surprised, but it is what it is, and we're going to go ahead and address it and talk about what this can mean for you. So the devil is about addiction, someone or something that is negatively affecting you in your life. So a person, like some kind of obsession. So it can be a person, but it can also be a habit, something that is turned very negative in your life. And this card is about making a conscious effort to free yourself from that addiction. And that is going to be your theme for the year 2025. Everyone is experiencing the North Node moving into Pisces. So for Aries, the North Node is your 12th house of spirituality, and it can be like shadow work and stuff like that. So that really came as something that made sense to me for your whole reading. And certainly making a conscious effort to free yourself from addiction that's shadow work. That's looking at something that's not working, something that is not working, that is negatively affecting you, that is difficult to deal with, and detaching yourself from whatever it is that is. Okay. So that's your theme for 2025. Your card for January is gorgeous. Gorgeous butterfly. It's the Two of Pentacles. Balance there in that beautiful rainbow colored infinity symbol. And I absolutely I think this is a beautiful way to start 2025, year of January. So this card, what do we got here? It's a card of inevitable change. If you think about the butterfly, like here you go. You're ready to go on your new journey. Okay. It's a Pentacles card. So Pentacles are earthly possessions, the material world, things that you can touch and feel with your hands. So this is indicating like a new job, a new financial situation. That's the material world. It could indicate possibly a move, because that's like a physical, you're moving, okay? So this is some type of new situation going on in your life, all right, that is in the earthly realm. You should consider this as a change that needs to happen. You're not going to be able to fight it. It needs to happen. It's going to happen. And then try to enjoy that process. Okay. So as the butterfly, you're spreading your wings and you're on a new journey in life. Okay. All right. So for February, bam, Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords, lightning striking the Sword of Truth. So lightning flash of light in the darkness. So something happens that all of a sudden brings you new understanding to whatever is going on in your situation. All of a sudden, you have this flash of revelation of what's going on in your life. So what do we got here? A time of truth and mental clarity. That's that flash. Mental clarity. Something will happen that will help you to understand your situation in a new way, and it will help you to make decisions that you need to make. So swords are thoughts. So you get that flash of revelation, and it helps you, okay, you're not in the action phase yet. This is your thoughts. You're making a decision. Okay, this is what I gotta do, or whatever. All right, for March, you got the Eight of Pentacles right there. And it looks a little creepy. It's got a spider, it's got a web, a little bit of a creepy looking card. But that's actually not the point. The point is this incredibly intricate web woven by this spider. And the mastery of the work that it takes to weave that web. Okay. So that's a card of mastery. The message is, what is your craft? It's encouraging you to hone your skills and strive for mastery and to get into all those details. Okay. This may indicate that you need to find something you enjoy doing and get good at it. Okay. All right. For April, you get the Two of Swords. Those are those thoughts again. And they're creating this, like that, stop, right? It's like a signal for stop, right? So that's a stalemate situation. So stalemate, you cannot progress forward. Again, this is with your thoughts. And remember that sort of truth, okay? There may be a truth that you do not want to face. So you're kind of stuck mentally, all right? For May, you get the Two of Wands. A lot of twos in this reading. All right. So these wands, see how they're making like an arrow? So this is happy, very colorful card. And then you've got the wands pointing in a direction. The wands are the action. So swords are the thoughts. Wands are the action. So now, as you can see, you have picked a direction to move in. Okay? All right. So, Two of Wands. By May, you're on your way to success. You've picked a goal and are moving boldly in that direction. This reminds me of Aries and feels like you have your spirit back. There's a reminder with this card to be good to yourself as you move forward on this new path. For where are we at? June. For June, we got the Three of Cups. So again, very colorful. These are happy. You got yellow, orange, red. There's the sun. This is kind of like three friends hanging out on this branch, having a fun little talk. You've got the cups. This is a card of celebration, okay? So this is a card of friendship with people whom you share a rare connection. It seems that on this new path you're taking, right? On this new path, you're meeting important friends and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Enjoy this moment, a time of celebration and love. Okay, so June seems like a time you're going to want to savor. Okay, that's going to be a good time. All right, for July, you got Strength. Absolutely gorgeous lion. So we're thinking of the lion as so physically strong, so fierce and ferocious, and yet he is delicately holding this beautiful rose. So strength is actually a card of emotional strength. Okay. So this is a time that will require the mastery of your emotions. It's encouraging you to be patient and composed, to have compassion and use self-control. And it says that you have the courage that you need in your heart. That being said, this may be a time that requires all of that emotional strength. So it could be a difficult time, but take heart and know that you can do this. All right. So that kind of reminds me of that theme of the year. So there are some things that are happening that are difficult, but you are moving through a really important time in your life, and you can do it. All right. All right. For August, you get the Daughter of Wands. There you go. Daughter of Wands. So this is a person, since we've moved into the court. In this deck, it's the daughter, son, mother, father. So this is a person, okay, and it's the Wands family. So again, action and I believe wands are fire. So we're looking at Aries. So I'm thinking this is a person. It's supposed to be you or someone close to you. I'm thinking this is you. Okay. But if it seems like it might be somebody close to you, then I guess that's how it is in your life. But to me, this is your reading. This is you. Okay. So this is a person with a free spirit and a visionary. Okay. They are focused on their career. They are not to be messed with. This may be a person going through a time of transformation or having a spiritual breakthrough, and that is on the card, okay? On the interpretation of the card. So to me, it is, you've been through this time that required so much emotional strength back in July. And now you have become this person, this free spirit, this visionary. You are focused on your career. You are not to be messed with. And you are going through a spiritual breakthrough. Whatever it is that you went through here, that you used all your emotional strength to get through, this is your breakthrough. This is you. Okay? All right. Let's see. For September, you get the Eight of Swords. So again, this is a swords card, so this is your thoughts. Thoughts. And you're hanging from this sword. Eight of Swords. And this is that butterfly. Okay. But instead of spreading its wings and flying, this butterfly is wrapped up in the cocoon and the chrysalis, whatever it's called. And it is not spreading its wings and it is not flying. This is a butterfly that is trapped by its thoughts. On the card it says, or on the interpretation it says, you find yourself the victim. So I thought that was a really interesting statement. So it might be something from outside of you that has happened. But ultimately you're kind of trapped by your thoughts. You're stuck. You don't know what to do. Okay. So similar to the situation you found yourself in here. Okay. What do we got here? Eight of Swords. This is a card of your thoughts making you feel trapped and powerless. You're afraid to move and you feel like you have no way out of the situation you're in. Oh, I forgot to say, swords tend to move quickly. Um, and they're representative of the mind and thoughts. So while this may be a difficult time, it will pass. I would call this, this is my recommendation for you of how to deal with a time like this. And that is to move inward, connect spiritually in whatever way that makes sense for you. Try to stay grounded and just try to invest in staying grounded, staying connected to God, and having faith that this time is going to pass. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through it. Okay, that was just my advice. Perhaps walking in nature can help you to gather your thoughts so that you can move forward. Okay. All right. October is the Six of Cups. There you go. So you've moved through this time that was difficult. October's a little happier for you. Okay. Six of Cups. So it shows the tree, and then it shows this incredible root system down here. It goes deep, like as deep as the tree. It's spread out far and wide. There's a lot of branches, and I don't know if you can see, but it's very colorful, very beautiful. And we've got cups again, the emotions. Okay. So this is a card of enjoying nostalgia. Old friends may reappear in your life, and you will experience joyful reunions. This is a positive card that signifies enjoying simple pleasures and wonder in your life. So someone from your past may reappear in your life, and you can enjoy a welcome reunion. Or perhaps you may find yourself taking a walk down memory lane as you go through your things, or have a wonderful visit with someone you haven't seen in a long time. This is a blast from the past. Okay, Six of Cups. Let's see. And it is a happy card. Enjoy. All right. For November, you got the Lovers. All right. Look at all that happiness, all that beautiful color on this card. And then it shows these two geese flying together in unison. The lovers flying the same direction. Okay. This card suggests that a beautiful and strong relationship is on its way. While there may be the elements of desire and romance, this is actually building towards a strong foundation of two people who honor and respect each other. If you're already in a relationship, it's time to be grateful and do the work to nourish this special relationship in your life. Okay? Anyone should be so lucky. All right. For December, you get the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. And I actually went through a time like this recently, so I have kind of a special connection to this card. Here are my notes for you on that. The Nine of Wands can feel awful. You can feel tired and overwhelmed and be starting to doubt yourself. But the truth is that you've actually already put in a lot of work. Look at all those wands. You've already climbed all of these steps and you're almost to the top. Okay. So this is the card where you were in the last mile of your marathon and you don't even realize it yet. Just keep going. All right. Victory is just around the next corner. Like you're going to turn the bend and you're going to be done and you're going to be like, I'm so glad I kept going. Okay. So I feel like that's a pretty fantastic way to end the year in December. So you have this really interesting journey that you're on. Uh, it feels like you go through a lot. There are a lot of swords here. You learn a lot. You think a lot. You go inward a lot. Um, and but you keep coming out the other side. You hone your craft. You pick a direction and start getting a move on. You have this really great time with important friends that you meet or spend time with. You have this spiritual breakthrough, which to me is probably in some way freeing yourself from that addiction. You experience the Six of Cups, that beautiful nostalgia, maybe someone from the past coming back. The Lovers, that gorgeous and important union, that strong union between two people. And then you end in December. You're right there. You're right there. You're almost done. Okay? So just keep on going. Freedom from addiction. Whatever it was that was going on, whatever it is that you're going through this year, your shadow work that you're doing, you've got this. You can do it. And when you look back on your life, this may end up being one of the most important years of your life. And even though it was hard, you may end up looking back and being like, yeah, but that was important. That was one of the most important and in the end, one of the best years of my life. Okay. So that is my hope and my prayer for you. And I support you and love you and wish you the best on your journey. Take care.